what we can expect over the course of the day, shifting focus away from what's happening in India towards what's transpiring in the United States of America. An earthquake of 6.2 magnitude has now struck Alaska. The National Center for Seismology has informed that the earthquake struck at a shallow depth of 48 kilometers, making it susceptible to aftershocks. This, of course, comes after another earthquake of 7.3 magnitude on the Richter scale rattled the region on the 17th of July, making this the second major earthquake within a week. This is, of course, the latest, but we've been seeing that Alaska lies on the Pacific rim of fire, where, of course, which is a region that is prone to earthquakes. We've also seen another earthquake taking place very close by in eastern Russia, in Kamchatka Peninsula, which, of course, indicates heightened seismic activity in that particular region, as well as the Pacific rim of fire at large. My colleague Brian Anthony Thomas with us on the broadcast. He'll be joining us very, very shortly. We'll try to get his connection sorted. But in the meantime, of course, this is the latest that is coming in from Alaska. You can see those visuals on your screens. You can see the water level has risen as well. Brian is back with us. Brian, I hope your connection is stable this time round. We're learning that a 6.2 magnitude quake has struck Alaska. This comes just mere days after the 7.3 magnitude quake in the region, and there are some shocking visuals that are coming showcasing the water levels rising as well. Are we expecting a tsunami warning?
Well, see, as of now, let me just firstly walk you through the 6.2 magnitude earthquake that struck Alaska according to the NCS itself. And clearly, as per NCS, it was a 6.2, and tremor originated at a relatively shallow depth of 48 kilometers, which according to seismologists increases the likelihood of aftershocks, which is a very important. And on July 17th itself, like you were talking about it, a powerful earthquake measuring 7.3 also happened, which struck a depth of 36 kilometers, which was also similarly flagged for potential aftershocks due to a shallow epicenter. Now, they are also, it causes more surface damage than deeper ones, as seismic waves also have shorter distances travel. But as of now, mentioning about, the USGS has also described the earthquake as notable and confirmed that it was likely felt by residents in Sandpoint and surrounding areas. But again, when you are asked about the tsunami warning, yes, as of now, no tsunami warning was alternately issued following the very tremor. Yeah.
Indeed, and Brian, the last time around there were warnings for a tsunami that were issued. That was, of course, reduced to an advisory. Has any such warning come up until now as well? Because very negligible damage is being reported.
Well, see, as of now, what the advisory was, there were people who were speculating that a tsunami warning was issued for parts of coastal Alaska because it is also called as the highest level of alert. There were people also, the authorities were also urging public to evacuate to higher ground or move inland, and advisory also was given instructing people to avoid beaches and coastal waters, while they were also indicating that authorities are still assessing the risk. Now, clearly, when we understand the geographic location also of Alaska, it lies along the Alaska-Aleutian subduction zone, which is also one of the most seismically active regions on the planet, and it's nothing new that you get to see frequent earthquakes of 7.2 or 6.2 of that Richter scale. But over the past century, the zone has produced more magnitude of 8 or higher earthquakes than any other, often triggering tsunamis itself. Now, this area is also home to over 130 volcanoes and volcanic fields, accounting for more than 75% of US volcanic eruption in the last 200 years. So clearly, advisory has been given for the public to stay safe and to stay, avoid beaches and coastal areas or move inland itself as per the authorities. Yeah.
All right, Brian, we're getting some clarity regarding, the fears of a tsunami warning. We're now learning that no tsunami warning has been given in this particular case as was given in the last case. The USGS has described the earthquake as notable and has also confirmed that the jolts may also have been felt by residents in Sandpoint and nearby areas. It's also warned of aftershocks. Brian's still with us on the broadcast. Brian, the previous time when the 7.3 magnitude quake struck just a few days back, there were aftershocks as violent as 5.2 on the Richter scale that were measured. Now, of course, the USGS has given a warning for aftershocks, but meanwhile, there is no tsunami warning that has been issued, is what we're learning.
Well, clearly, like I mentioned it before itself when we were discussing about it, that yes, clearly the USGS has described the earthquake. It's very notable, and it was confirmed that it likely felt by residents in Sandpoint and surrounding areas. But yes, again, after this tremor that was felt, no tsunami warning was issued. Following this tremor that has happened, clearly, yes, it's a 6.2 magnitude, which struck in a shallow depth of 48 kilometers, according to the seismologists, and it also increases the likelihood of aftershocks. But again, there was no specific tsunami warning that was given after this specific tremor, that was a specific earthquake that was felt in Alaska. Yes.
All right, Brian, thank you so much for joining us this morning, of course, sharing details regarding this development that is coming from Alaska. We will continue to track updates.